So, dear students, we'll today learn about the history of computing, the second chapter, that is the history of computing. So, in this lesson, we'll learn about early computing devices, landmarks in the history of computing, generation of computers. So, I told you early calculating devices and landmark in the history of computing and generation of computers. Okay. So, in the old days, there were no device to calculate. People were using what? People were using fingers, ropes, beads, pebbles and other other things for counting. Okay, so fast counting machine came, that was abacus. That was actually first made for calculating. Then we will discuss now different early calculating devices. First we discuss about abacus. Abacus was the first calculating device, I told. Okay, where it was made, it was invented, it was developed in the China, and how it looks like, it is actually a wooden frame. It is divided into two parts. Okay, each part has a rods and a beads, and we can do simple calculations. You must have seen also abacus nowadays also it is available. Okay, on the upper part, that is the heaven portion, that is having two beads, and the earth part, that is the lower portion, has 5 beads. Okay, and 5 beads in the lower portion, each one is regarded as 1, and in the heaven portion, each one is regarded 5. So, then so you must have seen nowadays also the abacus is used. Then what came after abacus? Abacus is that is 500 years ago invented. Okay, more than 500 years ago. Then came the Napier's bone. Sir John Napier. Okay, he is a Scottish mathematician. Okay, he invented it. Okay, what? So that in his name it is called Napier's bone. It was used for addition, subtraction, multiplication, etc. Okay. Then it was having what? It was in Napier bones. Okay, some rods were there, and in the rods some numbers were there, and those numbers, okay, we can see and say whose multiplication is what. Okay, like 9 into 3, so you have to see in the third bone and ninth position, ninth row, then you will see 27 will be written. Now we will discuss about major invention. Actually what we discussed, that is Napier bones, they are older. Now we will come little closer, that is into 1642. What happened? Blaise Pascal. Well, Blaise Pascal, he is a French mathematician. Okay, he invented the first mechanical adding machine, mechanical, that is the first calculator, that is called Pascaline, because it is made by Pascal, Pascaline. Okay, what it could do? It could add and subtract numbers. Okay, how it was? It was a rectangular box and some wheels were there. Okay, by moving the wheels, the number were coming. Now we saw about that is 1642. Now we'll see about 1822. Okay, 1822. What happened? Charles Babbage. Charles Babbage, you must have heard his name. Okay, he is known as what? He is known as father of modern computers. Okay, he made a machine engine. He invented difference engine. His machine, his calculating machine's name was difference engine. Okay, so there also rods and gears were used, and that was a mechanical computer, and also it was used to do what? Mathematical calculations. Okay, so after 1822, then we will come to year 1833. 1833, same Charles Babbage. Charles Babbage invented first general computer, that is analytical engine. Okay, that could also do addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, and many other things. Okay, and actually that was not very successful, but Augusta Ada Byron and Countess of Lovelace, these people were working with Charles Babbage. Okay, so they were involved with him in the analytical engine, and they were writing programs for him. Okay, so August Ada Byron. So Ada is known as the first computer programmer. Okay, so Charles Babbage is the first is the father of modern computers, and whereas Ada is the first computer programmer, we remember. Then we will come to now 1889. What happened? An American statistician, okay, American he was. His name was Herman Hollerith. What he did? He developed, okay, a mechanical tabulator. Okay, that was using punch cards and metal rods. Okay, and this machine tabulated statistics. Statistics means counting. Okay, so data was given to the machine and it was counting, it was finding the result, okay, in very short period of time. Okay, then we will come to 1945. 1945, what happened? ENIAC, okay, ENIAC, electronic numerical integrator and computer. Electronic numerical integrator and computer. Okay, that is the first electronic computer, you can say. Okay, that was developed by whom? By John Prosper Eckert. Okay, John Prosper Eckert and John, okay, W. Machli. Okay, these two people invented it, ENIAC. Okay, where at ballistics research lab. Okay, ballistics research lab in Maryland. So there they developed. Okay, and in the okay, and it was built where? It was built in the University of Pennsylvania. Okay, in the year 1945. So in the 1945, ENIAC, the first electronic computer was developed. Okay, then we will come to 1947. Actually, ENIAC was using what? ENIAC was using that at that time vacuum tubes. Okay, vacuum tubes. Okay, and that is why vacuum tubes are so very big. That is why it was also weighing much. Its weight was, you know how much? Weight was 27 tons. Okay, this ENIACs. So okay, into 1947, what happens in 1947? Then actually the transistor was used. Transistor was developed by Bell Telephone Laboratories. There it was developed transistor. Okay, and because of the transistor, it was very small. It was very small than the vacuum tube. So now these computers were becoming smaller. Okay, in the what was time I told 1947. Then it was used. Okay, so it was the okay. So we will discuss about that. There are some generations of computers at table in your book. We will discuss after little time. But let us now see what happened in 1973. Okay, 1973. Okay, that is the main milestone in the history of computers. Okay, because that was the birth of internet in 1973. Okay, Bob Kahn and Vint Cerf. Okay, these two people, they invented the developed the basic idea of internet. Okay, and how internet it is possible to make communication between the computers and using the packets. Okay, using the data packets, not directly connecting to each other, but sending the packets, data in terms of packets, small bits, small things. Okay, so that was in 1973 internet, right? Now I'll tell about 1991 what happened. Tim Berners-Lee. Okay, you must have heard his name, Tim Berners-Lee. He developed the WWW. You know what is WWW? World Wide Web. Okay, so that is developed in 1991. Okay, and what he did actually, he make a network of web servers where web pages are kept. In the web servers, web pages are kept. So that happened in 1991, and you know now this WWW is fully covering the whole world. Okay, so that was the in 1991 Tim Berners-Lee. Okay, and because of that, we are now you are able to see many things in the web. Even you are playing games, but it is not good. Okay, it's not good for playing watching games in internet. Okay, but let's see abacus, and we'll say which one is true or false. Abacus was developed Okay, was the first calculating device? Yes or no? Yes, that is true. Okay, it was developed in Japan in 16th century. No, it's wrong. Okay, so it's false. Napier's bone was developed by Blaise Pascal. No, it is developed by John Napier. Okay, Charles Babbage invented first mechanical calculator. No, false. So Charles Babbage invented Charles Babbage invented a mechanical computer. Yes, it can be, yes. So Charles Babbage, because difference engine is also a mechanical computer, that is yes. Next thing is the ENIAC is the first electronic computer. Yes, that is correct, first electronic computer ENIAC. So we can so many things are there. So many different computers came in different times. Not means at a time all has come. So there is a so you can go through the summary also, right, and you will do the exercise, and you will see also that the table, okay, that table of generation of computers. Okay, so if we can discuss the table, that is the table is that is first generation computer. It says that first generation computer 1942 56, 1942 56, then second generation computer 1956 to 63, then third generation 1964 to 1970. Okay, then 1970, then 1971 to present is the fourth generation and fifth generation. Now also fifth generation and beyond. And also it is giving different technology used in different times. How in first generation vacuum tubes, second generation transistors, third generation IC integrated circuits, fourth generation microprocessor, and artificial intelligence in the fifth generation. Okay, and characteristics also given. What was their speciality of all the generations, that also you will have to see in the table, and examples also given, how ENIAC, EDVAC and UNIVAC 1 in the first generation, in the second generation UNIVAC 3 and IBM series, IBM 1401, and third generation UNIVAC 900, IBM's 360 series, and fourth generation, we are now also using desktops and laptops, and the last generation means fifth generation, which is also continuing and it will continue, that is using supercomputers like Param, Anurag, etc. So with this, let's finish this, and you have to do the exercise. Thank you.